Hi, I'm Owen Smith, and I'm a comedian. If there's one thing I've learned in over 20 years of doing stand-up, is that comics never throw away their old notebooks.
Oh, yeah, the big notebooks, 96.
So I got a few of my comedian friends to bust out their old notebooks, journals, and tapes.
Women want 1962 courting, but haven't counted in inflation.
Sure, it's not their greatest material.
That's funny. That's how fucking stupid I am. I thought that was a punchline.
Which is exactly why I got them to perform it on stage.
I don't give a fuck if they laugh.
This is Notebooks.
This is a bit I always work. Nah, never
Oh, no, let me hear.
Oh, it was that there's no, I don't want to see condoms in porn because it's a fantasy. It's like, I don't want to see Harry Potter doing his taxes. Women like nature because they can appreciate it, but men don't really appreciate beauty unless we can fuck it. I did a bit about women being freezing all the time.
Yes.
It would be a female weatherman, and the forecast would be freezing every day. It's freezing. Friday's gonna be freezing.
Y'all put your hands together for the one and only, my friend, Mr. Neal Brennan.
Hi. I believe in gay marriage, and I believe that a woman really should be able to have two husbands, one straight and one gay. Because there are things as a straight guy will just never be good at. Be fucking fantastic. You think I'm being homophobic, this is a great idea. My wife gets home from work, she's like, I had the craziest day today, and I'd be like, and I know someone who's dying to hear all about it. Maurice, come on out. Tell me everything, girl. Be fucking great.
We have a lot in common. You were a doorman at a comedy
Yeah.
club. I was a doorman at a comedy club. I don't know if you can fight. I can't. I'm not. You know.
Fight?
Yeah.
No.
It's like-
Although a dude did threaten to shoot me one time.
Come on, tell the story, please.
I just told the dude he needed to be quiet. And he said, I'll fucking shoot you, bro. I'm gonna come back and fucking shoot you. And I was like, okay.
My goodness. So one of the questions I want to know, like, what drew you to comedy?
My brother's a comedian, so I was always kind of funny as a kid, and then once he was doing stand-up, I was like, oh. And then I used to hang out at clubs, comedy clubs when I was in high school with him.
Yeah.
He was a doorman too. Him and David Tell were doormen together.
Oh, shit.
and,
Funniest doorman.
Yeah. And Reggie McFadden were all doormen together. Yeah.
Word.
Yeah. And then I went to NYU Film School in New York and was working the door at the Boston Comedy Club and was like, I just like comedians better than film students.
You dropped out of film
I
school.
dropped out after a year, yeah.
That's dope. And now you're making.
It's so dope.
It's so dope that you
What I
dropped
did was
out.
so dope.
But you're doing.
Oh, yeah, no. I mean, it's like, it worked out. That's
Right,
the funny
yeah.
thing. It's like, it completely worked out. But NYU has more dropouts than it does, like, it has as many esteemed dropouts as it does. Like, Woody Allen dropped out. Sarah Silverman dropped out. Neal Brennan, I heard, dropped out. And then he wrote Half Baked. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Masterpiece. This is not, when people say like, my dog is a rescue, every dog is a rescue. They're not like, oh no, he was living, he's not one of the dogs who pays rent. They're all fucking, they couldn't do it without us. I don't know when this was, but I have a bunch of jokes about America having bad credit. I have a bunch of them. There are a lot of Obama black jokes. I can't find it, but the joke is Obama put Air Force One in his daughter's name. Yeah, Chinese calling the White House Obama. I'm not here. Tell him I'm not here. Then the Chinese get hip. Tell him it's his friend Jay-Z. He picks up and they say, "Stop ducking me, motherfucker." I'm sure in my head it's a horrible Chinese accent. Yeah, it's such a hacky black credit joke.
Okay, so you were working the door. You started giving comics tags. They started like taking your tags, like.
There was a combination of me giving them tags, and then Jay Moore was my roommate. This is in 1993.
Okay.
And I came home. I went to get a cup of coffee or something, and I came home, and he goes, "Hey, I like that soap joke." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, you had a soap joke in your notebook." He just went through my notebook. and just took a joke. And I was like kind of flattered, but the problem was he did the joke for like 10 years. I was like, dude, if you're gonna steal a joke, at least find somebody else to steal from.
Right.
So that was where I was like, oh, maybe I could like do it somewhat professionally. How many guys are in relationships by round of applause? Yeah. And how many of you think you're good at it? Yeah. He's kidding. Yeah, we're not good. We stink at it. We stink. Whenever I'm in a relationship, I just feel like a 5th grader trying to play clarinet in the school band, where I'm like, I'm like checking on my friends to see how they're doing, and they're worse. Like, here's another broad guy joke. I only need one tit to jerk off. Just one tit. I don't even need both of them. I don't even need both. You know what I mean? I I can take a quarter of one and I can get there. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's like breasts are like, to men, they're like t-shirt guns. We're just like, yeah, let me have one. Yeah, all right, didn't think that would get anything. All right. I can tell how I'm gonna do before I even go on.
Really?
Almost by my mood. Literally, like, how much, am I like positive right now? Am I like, do I have energy?
Yeah.
Am I positive?
Yeah.
Am I in my head? Am I like, so-and-so did what? I gotta, wait, no. The hard thing is like, when you're not doing well, to not go negative on yourself.
Yeah.
Which is like, athletes are good at that.
Very. Keep shooting.
Yeah, like, shoot, baby, all that stuff. Like, I'm 10 for 10. Like,
Right.
It's still a challenge.
Yeah.
But you just get better at it. Like, that's the like, just mentally.
Yeah.
Of just getting better and like not worrying about it and getting your energy right and eating and like making sure that you're like preparing yourself to be able to
be your
succeed.
best you,
Yeah. Oh, here's a controversial one that I don't remember writing this shit. That, you know, people used to carry rape whistles. All right, maybe
Yes.
they still do. Women. Rape whistle, not doing that. Not doing that. No, I don't think you guys need a rape whistle bit, do you? Ready? It's basically like a one-liner. All right, yeah, I have a rape whistle. I carry it everywhere I go. This is it. Told you wouldn't like it. But here's the thing. I don't know I think of it, it might be great. It lives right next door to the great ones. That's the thing. The same hole that the indefensible rape whistle joke came out of, so did the freezing or whatever, like the jokes you like. It's all the same brain. You can't make fun of rape. It's like, you can make fun of anything. It's called whistling past the graveyard. We're all gonna die. We're all gonna experience pain. Let's make fun of it to reduce it.
So you're one of those guys, though, who you can write on the phone and remember it. You can retain it and take that on stage?
No.
Okay.
No, I'll write it. I'll have these little bullet points, and then once a week I do a show in Santa Monica.
Yeah.
I will take these bullet points, and then I'll try to write like a full build out a bit for it. And then I'll write it in hand. Then I'll bullet point that.
And you always write in Sharpie, I noticed.
Yes, just because it needs to be large, because I want to be able to just look down, so that I can just go like, black church, and then do whatever. Women love sentiment, like notes and shit. Fucking love that shit. Like cards. Like, all right, we put even less thought you'd think, women, because I was at CVS recently in the card aisle, and I watched a dude walk into the aisle, look at one card, took it. And I was like, all right, I gotta see what this card said, because maybe it's the greatest card ever. So I go to the card, and on the cover, there's a picture of a monkey, and it says, "Happy birthday, babe." And on the inside it says, "And I'm not monkeying around." Yeah. And that guy looked at that card and was like, bingo, let's do this. You know how how you treat your mom is how you'll treat your wife or girlfriend?
Yeah.
It says, "I had a mom, and I also had a mom on the side." Just like you can't. That's a funny idea, but it's not like but it's not like you can't. It's like women will never get behind that. It's too funny. That's only funny to dudes.
3 comedy albums that changed your life. Can you think of 3? Like when you were like, I didn't know comedy could do that.
Robin Harris, Bebe's Kids.
Yes.
For like, I'd never really heard a black comic in a black club.
Oh, wow.
How would I have?
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I was like 18 from a white kid from Philly. Like, I
Right.
grew up around white people. I didn't have other comedy albums. So like, one of Hicks' albums?
Yes, same. Yeah. He's the
I don't know
first
which
guy.
one.
Yeah.
I saw Hicks live though.
Come on.
In fact, I met Hicks. Chappelle was there, and I met Hicks, and he's like, I've never seen you that nervous before.
Wow. Now, did you have any bits that you wrote early on that you thought, this is gonna put me to the front of the line? It's over. Once I hit him with this.
Nothing's gonna put you to the top.
Yeah.
You're never at the top.
Yeah.
I once asked Eddie Murphy when he was on Saturday Night Live, did he feel like he was dominating? And he was like, no, it was fucking hand to hand. Every week I was just trying to get on the show.
Yeah.
And you would think from the outside that he was just like,
Well, yeah.
you would assume that he was like, But
Yeah.
he's like, no, I just wanted to.
Puppy, yeah.
It was like week to week, just trying to get a bit that worked
Trying to survive.
on the show. When we were doing Chappelle show and it was getting popular, and like, I remember thinking of bits and being like, fucking thank God.
Yeah.
Like, I remember when we thought of that R. Kelly Piss on You song, and I was
so
like,
great, yeah.
fuck, because it was like episode 11 of 12, and you're just like, it's fucking.
Yeah.
It's there. You have nothing left. I literally scratched my table for a bit.
You committed.
Yeah, it's fine. I can buy 10 of these things. Thank you, comedy. This is nothing to me. You guys, anybody want a table on your way out?
Neal's giving away tables.
Yeah. Some of these I literally don't know what they mean.
Wow.
Cell phones can cause brain cancer. Seems like an even trade. Like, for all the joy they give us, like, yeah, brain cancer is a small price to pay for fucking everything you've done for me. Ladies' night. Women go to strip clubs and it's fun and ironic. Men go to strip clubs and it's dead fucking serious. Women are playing touch football and men are playing extremely hard tackle. Again, men at strip club are there for evil. They look like bad guys from James Bond movies. White people are cold as fuck when it comes to naming shit. Here's my proof. Los Angeles. Spanish name. You know why? Because we jacked this motherfucker for Mexicans, didn't even bother changing the name. That's some cold shit. That'd be like if your boy Pete had a girlfriend for years, they were together. Pete's girl. And then one weekend you stole his girl, took her to a party, and you're like, you know my girl, Pete's girl, don't you? Pete's girl, say hello, would you? The coolest thing you can do is sell out a theater to talk.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Like, I had the thought the other day, like, my entire job is to experience things and then think about them.
And talk. Stay curious. It's to stay curious.
Yeah. Like Play-Doh and shit.
Yeah. You subtly, like, take down, like, institutions that we all, believe in.
That's the whole point of stand-up to me. That's the whole point of stand-up is like, wait, what are you saying?
Right.
Like, the world, like, just throws dumb shit at you.
Yeah.
Just a constant stream of dumb shit. And then you go like, let me respond. I have some things I'd like to say.
Thanks, fam.
God bless.
Really appreciate it. Yeah.
You got it, buddy.
Yeah. Neal Brennan.
Thank you for watching.
Say please subscribe,
Please hit subscribe
hit the notification bell.
and notification bell.
That's right. And watch some more videos in this box right here.
Want some more video and some box is right over here.
My man, there it is. Thanks, guys.